Welcome to the Fox One Corp series of training videos. I'm Dave Springford. Please visit me online at www.foxonecorp.com for all your glider supplies. In this video, I want to look at loading waypoint and airspace files onto the S series of varios. There are two other features of interest on the face of the S80, and those are, we have the SD card slot right here, so we can click the SD card in and out and use that to easily transfer waypoint, airspace, and IGC files. And the other is this little hole right here, and that little hole is the ambient light sensor. So we can set the S80 to automatically brighten and dim depending upon the ambient light. So once again, in the setup menu, we'll use our bottom knob to scroll to the files section. We'll press the bottom knob to enter the files section. And now it's on airspaces, so I'm just going to select airspaces. We're going to load these files from the SD card. The SD card I've already transferred using my computer, the airspace and waypoint files onto the SD card. So we're going to click here on airspaces. The top line says load from SD, so I'm going to press enter on that. And then we're going to look through our list. And the airspace that I want is this second one down, Rockton airspace. So I'm going to press the lower button again, put a check mark beside Rockton, and that will be my active airspace file. I'll now press exit. It's copying it from the SD card into the internal memory, and it's done. So now we can see up in the top line here that the Rockton airspace file has been loaded. We'll back out of that with the middle button. We're going to go to waypoints and tasks. Press enter again. Once again, I want to load from SD, so I'm going to press enter, and Rockton is the only waypoint file on the SD card. We'll put a check mark in there, and we want to load that file. So we put a check mark, we'll press exit. Again, it's going to copy to the internal memory, and now we can see that Rockton is selected from the internal memory, and we can exit. In this menu, we can also load profiles from the SD card. We can load FlarmNet data, and we can also go to the logbook and copy IGC files. There might be one IGC file in here from the calibration. No, logbook is empty. Once we've flown, there'll be a list of files there, and we'll be able to select and transfer those across to the IGC file. If you're using an S10 or an S100, it's an IGC approved flight recorder, and all of those files will be valid for badges and legs and records. Using an S8 or an S80, these are non-conforming files, and OLC won't accept them, and you can't use them for badges either. So we'll back out of this, and now we're back to the main setup menu. Hopefully you've learned something about the S series of varios today. If you have any questions or comments, please drop them in the comments section below or send me an email. And visit me online at www.foxonecorp.com.